So, back home in the UK, got back from Tokyo yesterday, marathon complete, my legs are very sore, and now straight back to the gym, definitely doing upper body session, because my legs are still very sore, but straight back in the gym anyway. And the most exciting part about training now is the first part of this year, so 2 months, has been really dedicated to the marathon. I've been doing some strength training, but not as much as I like, maybe once or twice a week. So now I can actually get fully into my Crockford app and get going with the strength training in GymFit 1. So today's workout is more chest and shoulders. Let me show you. So here we are inside Crockford app, GymFit 1, Hello Muscle Cycle 2, and we have a flat chest press, and then a superset of incline bench press and cable fly, and then dumbbell shoulder press, and then a tricep of front raise, lateral raise, and face pull. Here we go, starting with the warm-up. So I'm just going to talk you through today's workout, and of course starting with a warm-up on the bike, and this was as much of a warm-up as it was also loosening up of the legs, as I did finish the marathon just 2 days ago. So my legs are very stiff, which is why today's workout is a chest and shoulders workout. And I've just done some walking around and stuff. My legs aren't feeling too bad, but this felt all right to loosen them up and get the arms working. So the first part of today's workout is a dumbbell flat bench chest press drop sets. So what we're going for is 10 reps of each, and with as little rest as possible, like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, to change up the weight. And don't just love it when people get in on the screen, but I'm very lucky that Silveremere Gym is actually quite quiet when I go, so I don't really mind people in the background. Makes it look a little bit more normal compared to it looking like my private studio. And with the weights that I'm lifting, I would normally tell people to, hit failure and be at your absolute exhaustion in those last reps. But it all really depends on where you are. And because I've been training for marathon specific for the past 2 months, I've been doing 1 or 2 strength workouts per week with very little amount of isolation. So when it comes to me lifting now, I'm probably going to get gains, like beginner gains, from just going through the motion and doing the exercise and still working it, but without hitting absolute failure. So with here, for example, I'm lifting 20 kilos, dropping to 15 and dropping to 10 kilos. So it's working, but it's not pushing me to my absolute failure. If you're at a place where you've stopped seeing results, you need to break through plateaus, then that's where I'd say each of these 10 reps need to hit absolute failure. For me, whilst I'm getting back into this GymFit 1 plan, I'm just going through the motion, getting the work done, and trust me, I could feel it just from doing this. I haven't been doing nothing for the past couple of months, just not as much as I love doing, because I've had to prioritize the running. Really cool, in my app, you might have seen there, is tracking of the weights, something that I really wanted in my app. I thought I wanted the features that if I were to find it on the App Store, that I would absolutely love myself. And one of the main things that I wanted in the app, as well as lots of you guys, was tracking your weights. So in the app, if you haven't got it already, just download it on the App Store. It's free for the free sections anyway, not the full GymFit 1 plan. And you can track your weights. So next time you do that weight for that amount of reps, then it's tracked and you remember what you're doing. Anyway, this is a superset for upper chest on the bench press. So just a 1 or 2 degree on the bench. So we're working on that incline press. And again, I'm lifting 50 kilograms, not massively heavy, but I'm getting good depth. And I'm focusing on squeezing the pecs at the top. With very little rest, about 20, 30 seconds, going straight into this decline fly. And I call it decline because it's going from high to low. And this one really helps work across the whole of the chest, but especially that lower pecs area. So this superset is like an upper pec to lower pec superset, and it's a real good burner. Aim for 12 reps. I'll put all the information in the caption on YouTube here, but if you're not reading, then yeah, aim for 12 reps, limited rest in between for 4 sets. That's Wes there, just chilling out on the box. And yeah, there we go. That's the fly. And then we're moving on into a seated shoulder press with the dumbbells, and we're doing exactly the same structure that we did with the dumbbell flat chest press to begin the workout. So it's 10 reps, drop the weight, 10 reps, drop the weight, and 10 reps again. So it's 30 reps without stopping, and then you rest for like 60, 90 seconds, and repeat again for a second set. And it's great. Like I said, I'm not hitting failure, but it is burning out. If you're looking to build muscle and really break through plateaus, then drop sets and supersets like this workout is designed is the best thing to do. It really is awesome because it pushes you outside of your comfort zone. It gets the time under tension in those muscle groups. Rather than just 8 reps or 10 reps, we're looking to really burn out those areas, build that lactic burn. You can feel the muscles really working. And with this shoulder press, I see people lifting way too heavy and they get the big arch in that back. And really, like, I do this exercise quite a lot standing because I find it a lot more functional, but with sitting, you want to make sure that you're sitting back, you're pulling in your stomach, and your back is pushed up against the bench. You don't want this big arch in the spine because that's going to load straight through into your back. And then you're just going to be trying to work your chest, which is a bigger muscle, by leaning back really far. When really, we want to work across the shoulders, the delts and the traps by pushing directly above the head. So if you want to work the right muscles, decrease the weight and go through the right motion, fully extending at the top and squeezing, using that mind to muscle connection of how to work that area and always having your core engaged. You can see sometimes it feels like it's really lightweight and it's hurting a bit too much, but that time under tension really fatigues the muscles. I'm loving my style today, all tones of blue. The top is from a brand called Unbound, which is a friend of mine in Birmingham area, and he sent me some nice clothes. Really recommend them. The shorts are from ASOS, which you might have seen a video. I did a video of it not so long ago with their new 4505 brand. And the leggings, the tights, are from Under Armour, and the trainers are the new Reebok Nanos you might have seen in last week's video at the CrossFit event. So I like to try and wear everything from one brand, but I'm really mix and matching today. So you might have seen here we're doing a tricep, so 3 different exercises with no rest in between. It really burns out those shoulders. Started with the front raise with the bar. I quite like using that V bar instead of a flat bar, but it's up to you. For 10 reps of each, and we go straight into this lateral raise with the dumbbells. Great facials, Alex, great facials. Well, proof that I'm working. And then the third exercise with no rest onto the cable face pull. So we're really working different areas with these 3 isolation exercises. With this one, your hands can be either over the top or underneath, but I think underneath, with the way that I've done it here, is a lot better. It's a lot easier to really focus on squeezing across the deltoids, across the back by pulling. So think about keeping your elbows high and pulling the rope right into your face. As you can see, it's working. That is the workout complete, but of course, I'm working those abs, an additional bit of ab work at the end. And the lying leg raise on a bench, I think, is an incredible exercise for your abs, especially if a hanging leg raise or a hanging knee raise is too hard for you, which is a real intense exercise. You can get really great work by hanging on a bench here, also just by lying on the floor. But by being on a bench, you see how my feet just go lower than my body height. They go underneath the bench height. That's great for stretching those lower abs, stretching the abs. So you get more of an extension before you come up into the flexion. You see my hips rolling off. That's really great for those abs. Give this a go, but as your legs extend, make sure your lower back is pushed into the bench by pulling in your abs and your stomach. Make sure you give that a go. Complete in the Crockford app. Done. Okay, hope you enjoyed that, guys. Make sure you download the Crockford app. It's got a whole week free of training in the gym and in home, and it never expires. So download it and give it a go. And if you would like the longer, full 12-week training program, Gym Fit 1, which I'm doing now, is a great time to join because I'm doing it. We can support each other as well as all the other Crockfitters around the world. We can all support each other. Anyway, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up because my Wednesday and Sunday videos are being really consistent now. You know when the next videos are coming up, so keep an eye out for them. I'll see you later.